Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we have the Tesla screen by Nifty City, and this is what we have. I'm just gonna show you guys right out of the box. We have all of these accessories, cables that you might want to use. That's it, that's optional. Like for example, we have I think this is for the SIM card. Some of these cables are like for if you have a USB port on your armrest. What else? Yeah, most of this stuff is just optional. Like for example, I think there is one where it has the antenna or the microphone. I think that, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, oh, here it is. It's the microphone. That's optional as well if you want to install on your Nifty Tesla screen. We're gonna go ahead and start with the install. That being said, I just want to say thank you guys for all the continued support. Let's get into installing this Nifty City Tesla screen. Thank you for all the support, giving thumbs up to the video, subscribing to the channel. It means a lot. Let's go. The first thing that I want to do is trying to find all the cables that I need first, plug them into the screen, and then we're gonna go in the car and find all the cables that we need, and we're gonna go from there. I know for sure this is for the speakers and all of that stuff that you need. Let me find the cables and then we go from there. First of all, I wanted to show you guys like how all these cables go. At first when you receive them, you're like, okay, what am I supposed to do? So first of all, we have the main harness that goes to the head unit right here, and this is basically your speakers, everything to turn on. So it's gonna be this harness right here, that one at the top, and this is for G37 coupe owners, right? And then you have another harness that goes here at the bottom on the middle of the Tesla screen, and then you have all these connections, and then those you're gonna find them once you start taking apart your OEM stereo, and then you're just gonna walk through and make sure all the connectors are plugged. I'm gonna show you guys that in a bit. And this harness is for the backup camera. So basically I used blue tape because I'm not gonna be using those. The one you need is the CCDB, that's for the backup camera, and then you're gonna be using one of these two. I don't know which one I'm going to be using, but it's one of those two. Plug them into the green one, and then you should have your factory backup camera. Aside from that, these are just tape because I'm not going to be using those. We are walking right into this one. This one plugs right in there, and these are your harness for the rest of the plugs over here that you're going to be needing inside the car. And this harness is for the USB port. And then if you have a factory OEM USB port, basically what you have is they send you another cable, which is this one right here. Plug them all together, and then when you take off your OEM stereo, you're gonna see a blue cable. You're gonna plug this into the this harness. That way you're gonna be able to use your armrest USB port, the one that you have there. And like I mentioned, this one is for the backup camera, like I told you guys. This one is for the OEM USB port, and you have an extra one, which is right here. And then you have your microphone. That's for better quality. That way people can, hear you nice and clear. And then we have these two, right, I don't know what the name of them, but for what I was reading is so they can give you strong connection into your phone. That way you're not disconnected or anything like that. So these are for that. And basically pretty much that's it. Oh, and we have this one at the bottom to light up the other side of the screen, but that's that. So let me go over it again. We have this, it's plugged. We have the main harness that goes plug right here at the bottom of the fuse, 10 fuse. So that's that. We go into this one, it's the black one, same thing, which is all of this in the harness. And then we go to the white one. This is for the backup camera, like I told you guys before, CCBD. That's going to be used with one of these two. We go right here, This is the brown harness, and this is for the OEM USB port on your armrest, and that's for the OEM. And then we have your microphone, people can hear you better. And then we have these two, I don't know the name of them, but they give you strong connection with your phone, and that way you're always connected without any interruptions. So we got pretty much everything figured out. The things that I'm not going to be using, that's all up to you guys, but this is just my option. I don't think I need it, I don't think I'll be using it. But we have a SIM card connector that this is just to always keep you connected with your internet. That's an option that you guys might want to use. I don't need it, so I can just use my hotspot. So we have this is for those that have amplifiers and all of that stuff. This is an extra harness that you guys might want to use. Like I told you, that's an option. And we have the navigation antenna, so that's for the Tesla screen. I'm not going to be using it because I always use my phone. Basically, I'll be using the CarPlay on my phone, and then this translates the navigation into this. So I don't need to use this. That's my option. Let me go over it again. Internet, subwoofer, amplifiers, and navigation. That's an option that you guys, if you guys want, you guys can install. I'm not going to be installing those in my case, so just letting you guys know. And pretty much we're good to go, and then we are going to jump in the car and we are going to start taking apart all of that. All right, so first things first, you're gonna put your hand somewhere in between these and then just pull it up. It just clips. So that's how it comes out. All right, so we took it out, just trying to find your way on removing all of this. Work your way out, and then I have some cables on the back that they need to be unplugged from my airlift controller. This is going to be put to the side. The Phillips, remove all your screws. All right, so we have these ones. Pretty much we have 1 and 2, and then I think we're gonna remove these ones, but first let me remove this face at the front. Once you remove these 2 screws, this just comes out just like this, and that's basically what you need to do. We're gonna remove some clips. All right, once that is removed, put it away. Now it's time to remove a top screen. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Remember, save your screws. We have another one. Now it's time to remove the screen, just like so. Remember, we're going to be using bands for the air conditioner, so we're gonna hold on to this, and then we're gonna go and take this off, put them onto the Tesla screen. Now we are left with the screen. Go ahead and remove that. Remember, you have 2 screws right here, 1 right here, 2 at the bottom, and then we should be able to start taking off this middle part of the stereo. Just carefully remove this out of the way. There's something I want to mention. There is 2 connections at the top right here, and this is for the AC box. Do not unplug those. If you want to unplug those, then label them and then just make sure to put them back. But we're gonna be taking this off. All right, I removed the screen. It's right there at the bottom. I put tape just to hold this white box because I don't want to unplug these 2 cables, because people do get confused and they are similar to the stereo, so you might blow a fuse or you might connect something wrong. So do not unplug this, just to keep it safe. On the back of the stereo we have all these connections. We're gonna go ahead and remove those and we should be ready to go. All right, boys, once you remove that, all the plugs, just take this out of the way. We have all these cables, and pretty much they are going to be plug and play into the Tesla screen. As for this box, what you can do is just hide it on the back and then just, you know, get it over with. Let me go ahead and hide the box, and then I'll show you guys where exactly I put this white box. That's the way I'm just gonna leave the white box. I mean, you guys can look for other places, but I'm just gonna leave it here at the back. I don't think nothing's gonna happen. We're pretty much good to go. we are ready to bring the Tesla screen and start plugging all of the connections. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, I was ready to start putting everything, but I forgot I need the bands, and we're gonna take them off. All right, pretty much took them out. Let me show you guys how you're going to take them out. They have clips, so with your flathead, you're gonna go here on the back and then just lift them up, and that's how you're able to remove your AC vents. So this one is for this side, that one is for the other side. Alright, and pretty much we are ready to go. From here you're gonna be able to just find all the connectors. Just gonna start plugging everything. This one's the CCVD, they're gonna be at the bottom over here. Alright, so this plug is for the screen, as you guys can see. Alright, so like I told you guys, let me see if I can show you from the back. I mean, once you figure out all the plugs, should be good to go. You will find everything, like you can tell, everything ready to go. You won't miss any connections, any cables. Basically, plugs go where they're supposed to go. Just make sure some of the cables are not touching any of the sides over here, so that way you can have a good fitment on the screen. Other than that, everything's put back together, you guys can tell. Just one last time, I'm just gonna turn on the car. And then let me remove this protector screen. Pretty much good to go. And that's basically connecting to my phone. Let's see. Yeah, we're pretty much good to go. I'm just going to lower the volume on the stereo, that way I don't get copyrighted. Just show you guys that everything's working. Let's do this one, and it is playing. AC works. And then you want to turn it off, just go here and it's off. We have it, Tesla screen style. Nice. Alright guys, and we were able to finish the Tesla screen, ready to go. I hope I showed you guys exactly what to do. If you guys have any questions, drop them down in the comments. Any questions for Nifty City, head over to Instagram or just drop a comment, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna be able to help you out. Aside from that, thank you guys for all the continued support. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.